Good morning, students. Hope you all are fresh and ready to study. In the previous video, I asked you a tricky question. Do you remember that? Yes, it was to find out whether 1 is a prime or a composite number. What do you think, students? What it is? Okay, chalo, let's check out. You remember, students, numbers that have only two factors, that is 1 and the number itself, are termed as prime numbers, and other numbers other than the prime numbers are called as composite numbers. जो numbers prime number नहीं होते हैं वो क्या होते हैं? Composite numbers होते हैं. Or else I can say that the numbers that have more than two factors are termed as composite number. Fine. Now let's check out what is number 1. Is it a prime or a composite one? For that you have to ask yourself what number can be multiplied together to give me 1. And the only way to get 1 is 1 multiplied by 1 or 1 times 1, and hence the factor is 1. Does that make a prime number? No. Remember, prime number has exactly two factors, that is 1 and the number itself. Or I can say that 1 and a different number. See, if I take other prime number as an example, that is 3. Okay, I am taking 3 as an example. 3 has two factors. Yes, that is 1 and the number itself. The number क्या है? 3. So 3 has two factors, 1 and 3. And in the example of 1, you will have two factors, 1 and the number itself. अभी number क्या है? 1 खुद ही है. So you cannot write 1 and 1 other factors of 1. Yes, you have to write 1 as the only factor, and hence it has only single factor, that is 1, and the number itself, that is 1 itself. So 1 cannot be a prime number. Well, if 1 is not a prime number, then it must be a composite number, right? No, wrong. Remember, composite numbers must have more than two different factors. 1 is not a composite number either, because number 1 has only one factor, whereas for it to be a composite number, it should have two different factors. But here you have only one factor, that is the number 1 itself. So 1 is neither prime nor composite number. Yes. Now students, let's check out some of the prime numbers from 1 till 20. Okay, how to find out the prime numbers from certain group of numbers. So let's see prime numbers. Let's write off prime numbers here, and I have written 1 till 20 numbers, and let's check out. Prime number you can find out either by multiplication or by division. That you remember, I hope you remember that. So first of all we saw 1 is neither prime nor composite. Okay, now 2 we have to find whether it is a prime number or not. Prime number क्या होता है? It has two factors, 1 and the number itself. Okay, so for that I have to ask myself what numbers can be multiplied together to give me 2. Yes, so 2 किस किस के टेबल में आता है? 1 के टेबल में आता है और 2 के टेबल में आता है. So it has only two factors, 1 multiplied by 2 and 2 multiplied by 1. That is 2 is having only two factors, 1 and the number itself, that is 2. So 2 is a prime number. Fine. And we will see 3 किस किस के टेबल में आता है? 3 के ही टेबल में आएगा, किसी और के टेबल में नहीं आएगा. So 3 is also a prime number. Now 4 comes in which table? 2 times 2 gives me 4, 1 times 4 gives me 4, and 4 times 1 gives me 4. So 4 has many factors. So 4 is not a prime number, but it is what? It is a composite number. Okay. Now moving on to the next number 5. 5 किसके टेबल में आएगा? It will not come in any table. Only it will come in 1's table and 5's table. So it has only two factors, 1 and 5. So 5 is a prime number. 6 किसके टेबल में आएगा? 2 times 3, 3 times 2, 6 times 1, and 1 times 6 will give me 6. So it is a composite number. Now let's check 7. 7 also it will not come in anyone's table. It will come in 1's table and 7's table. So 7 is a prime number. 8 comes, 4 2s are 8, 2 4s are 8, 8 1s are 8, 8 1 8s are 8. So it has many factors. Okay. Now 9 also 1 times 9, 9 times 1, and then 3 times 3 will give me 9. So it has many factors. So 10 also has 5 times 2, so many factors. Now 11 comes in none of the table. Okay, so 11 is a prime number. 12 comes in 6 2s are 12, 4 3s are 12, so many factors. It's not a prime number. 13, now 13 comes in none of the table. Yes, so 13 is a prime number. It has only two factors, that is 1 and 3. 13. Okay. 14 comes, 7 2s are 14. Yes, so it has many factors. And 15 comes in 3 5s are 15. It has many factors. Now students, do you remember one of the property of a factor? Any number has at least कम से कम दो factor, 1 and the number itself. ये तो होना ही है. So the number 16 at least has two factors, 1 and 16. Okay. और other factors क्या होंगे? 8 2s are 16. So 4 factor हो गए. So 16 is not a prime number. It is a composite number. The number which has more than two factors are known as composite number. Okay. Now 17 किसके टेबल में आएगा? किसी के टेबल में नहीं आएगा, खाली 1 और 17 के टेबल में आएगा. So 17 is a prime number. Fine. 18, 9 2s are 18 is there, so it is not a prime number. 19 will only come in 19's table and 1's table. Do you have any other combination for 19? No. So 19 is a prime number. Okay. So for 20 we have 2 times 10 and 10 times 2 20 हो गया. Then 5 4s are 20. Then 1 20s are 20. So it has many factors. So it is a composite number. So students, we have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19 prime numbers between the number 1 to 20. Okay. And now, which are even among this? Which numbers are even? Which prime numbers are even? Only 2. Only even prime number among this prime number is 2. Okay. And the other important fact about 2 is the smallest prime number. Smallest prime number. Fine. Now let's move on to the other topic in the prime number, that is consecutive prime number and twin prime number. Okay. Consecutive मतलब क्या होता है? एक के बाद एक. Fine. So let's take two prime numbers which comes one after the other, that is 2 and 3. This number comes one after the other, 2 के बाद 3 आता है. And these both are prime numbers. So these are known as consecutive prime numbers. Fine. Now I have 3, 4 and 5. I have written in a consecutive manner. But these are, all the 3 are not the prime numbers. 4 is not a prime number. Okay. So I'll remove 4. And we have 3 and 5 as twins brother. बीच में कोई नहीं है. So these are prime numbers and hence they are known as twin prime numbers. twin prime numbers. I hope you will remember the name. Some more example of the twin prime numbers are 5 and 7. बीच वाला एक नंबर नहीं होना चाहिए, 6 नहीं है. Okay. Then 11 and 13 and 17 and 19. These all are prime numbers first of all, but they are known as twin prime numbers because they are there is no number in between. They are twin prime numbers. Okay, fine with it. Now it's your Tufani time. You are having your Tufani time after a very long time. Yes, and Batuk is here again with an interesting fact. The fact is that the year in which we live, that is 2020, has something to do with the prime number. See, these are all prime numbers. Yes, 17, 19, 23 and 29 are prime numbers and they are consecutive also. Okay, एक के बाद एक आने वाले, इसके बीच में कोई prime numbers नहीं है. So they are consecutive prime numbers. And the fact about this year, that is 2020, is we are living in a year that is the sum of squares of 4 consecutive numbers. We saw only 2 consecutive numbers, that is 2 and 3 in the previous slide. Yes, see, 2 and 3, these are only 2 consecutive number. And here we are seeing 4 consecutive numbers. Fine. So that's all for today, students. Hope you do your work on time.